I remember you saying, he liked you better when you just kept your mouth shut, basically.
Yeah.
Is that still something that you feel like you can't, voice your opinion or feelings on things?
Sometimes I say I want old Shekinah back because she was so obedient.
You need to shut the up.
Because she has been sending me these videos of people and men kneeling down a lot on social media. I was like, what's that? No, I don't understand this. It's really cringe to me. Will you marry me? There are hundreds of voices in my mind repeating the word cringe.
And she say, can you have a relationship with Mark and meet me too at the same time?
Hey guys, welcome back to 90 Day Fiance Season 11, Episode 10. Today we're gonna do Sarper and Shekinah, Mark and Mina, and Mahdi and Stevi. Okay, Sarper and Shekinah first. So they're going to Montana to meet Shekinah's family, and so they land and Sarper sees a goose.
What the fuck?
Goose?
Babe, that's a moose. Look at me. Moose.
Moose, not goose.
Not goose. Those are very different animals. Goose is like a bird.
I mean, at least he tried. So we're reminded that the meeting between Sarper and Sophie was, horrible.
The Sarper just threw up.
Where? In the back?
Sweetie.
I want to go home.
So hopefully the meeting with her family goes a lot better.
I feel the tension right now.
Yeah. Okay, so Shekinah tells us that her family moved to Montana when she was 16 years old, and her family went from an Amish family to now a conservative family, but not really that conservative. Anyways, they're on the way to go horseback riding, and Sarper is really digging the whole cowboy look.
2 years ago, somebody said to me that I will be in Montana with a cowboy hat.
If somebody told you that, what would you say? Oh, wow.
It means go yourself.
Y'all, that response is so funny, but also so random, because why would you say that just because somebody said that? Why? But they finally make it to the horse farm.
I don't know if my balls will hurt a little because I have big balls.
Oh, okay. So nice to know. Thanks for that.
I just want you to look at me when we make love and not just at my balls. I'll be home soon, babe.
Anyways, the lady tells them to pick the horse. Shekinah says that she wants the black one, and Sarper says that he wants the brown one.
She looks more miserable. I love that.
Miserable.
Okay.
I try not to kill myself.
Being able to ride a horse is just fun.
You like to ride?
Yeah, I do.
Ride me.
Oh my. But they were the horses, luckily not each other. I feel like we would all be traumatized if they did that. Well, at least if they showed that, because they definitely do it. But that's the end of that. So then they start talking about how he's going to meet her family, and she reminds him that they will probably bring up his interaction with her sister. And Sarper's like, oh gosh, no. They probably think I'm a jerk. And yeah. Why wouldn't they?
Acts like a
Wait, what?
I mean,
Shekinah says that they'll probably hold a grudge, and you know what? I would too. Yeah, he was an asshole back then.
It's your own fault. Take ownership of it. We're all very opinionated, and we all want the best for each other. And if we don't think that the other is getting the best, then it makes us upset.
So now they're on their way to meet her sisters. There are 6 of them, but only 3 of them agreed to meet Sarper.
Damn.
And oh my gosh, did everybody get work done? None of them look like each other anymore.
It's an evil world we live in.
So they make it and they all meet up. So far so good.
for you guys.
So now they're making some small talk, and one of them asks Sarper about Shekinah's triggers, and he's like, yeah, she's so possessive, but she doesn't even check my phone or anything.
That's suspicious.
And they're like, oh, so you just take his word?
Yes, ma'am.
And she's like, yeah, a relationship is all about trust, you guys. But apparently they don't like that.
I mean, if I had no trust in Sarper, what would be the point of me even being with him?
I'm going to just bite my tongue on this. I mean, Shekinah has a way of seeing the best in people, and a lot of times she'll continue to let things slide. It bothers me that she's being so naive about that kind of stuff. I don't like that mindset.
What? What's naive about trusting your partner?
What the hell is wrong with y'all?
A lot.
So now he starts going on and on and on about how he's going to make her happy and how every day they're learning more about each other. But then he's like, do you guys also have geisha vibes?
I suggest you to keep your mouth shut.
And they're like, what? And he's like, yeah, she kind of does everything, like working, cooking, and cleaning. And they're like, pause. I don't like where this is going. And I don't like it either because Sarper, why would you bring that up?
You embarrass yourself.
No.
But Shekinah's like, no, you guys. He's just talking about how I serve him and he doesn't have to ask for anything and he loves that. But they don't like that at all.
You can't like voice your opinion or feelings on things or like
I don't like
he doesn't
it, but
like it.
he does.
But I do it anyways. He just like really rubs you the wrong way. He can't help himself. And it's even hearing him talk about like she's like the geisha, like I don't even know what the
But at least now it can't get much worse.
But it did get worse.
He's like, sometimes I say I want the old Shekinah back because she was so obedient. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Sarper, shut up. But it's way too late because he's like, oh my gosh, you guys, I feel the tension in the room. I feel like things are getting worse. Like, no shit, why would you say that?
Hush! You talk too much. Homegirl, you never shut up. Goddamn!
Everything is happening so quick, and you know, when you miss the last exit before the bridge and you are in the bridge and you cannot go back, I feel that.
Oh my gosh, to be honest, I feel like whatever he said, they still wouldn't have liked him, but him saying that, it just made things like a whole lot worse because he's basically like giving them ammunition for them to like hate him because why would you say that? Why? Whatever.
Stupid.
Mark and Mina. So we finally meet Jade.
What's going on? How are you liking it here in Florida so far?
Damn, girl, nobody cares about that. Tell us what you know. So Mina said that she talked to Diana and she confused her. And Jade is like, oh girl, I'm here to answer all your questions. So Mina's like, Mark said that he broke up with you. And Jade is like, oh, he's already lying? That fucking loser didn't break up with me. I broke up with him.
I definitely broke up with Mark. He was moving to Boston and I didn't want to move to Boston.
So did he cheat? Because if I broke up with my man for cheating, the first thing I'm telling you is that, yeah, we broke up because he cheated on me. Not, no, he wanted to move somewhere else that I didn't want to move to. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes, me.
So then Mina's like, well, Diana told me that Mark was talking to the both of us at the same time.
Like after we broke up, maybe a little bit after, we tried to do the long distance thing. It's possible Mark might have still been in love with me when he met her. Do I think that I was the one who got away? I would say probably.
Oh! Anyways, Jay said that after they broke up, they tried long distance, but it didn't work. She said that Mark did not reach out to her when he and Mina got together, but he only checks up on her every once in a while. But what is the most surprising to her is that Mark is telling people that he broke up with her, and that is not the case.
Get over it, lady. Let it go.
It's possible Mark might have still been in love with me when he met her. And I think he told her that because he wanted to make it seem like he was over me. I don't know. Interesting.
But now she finally talks about the cheating, and she said that she saw him texting an old friend that he wanted to take that old friend to Martha's Vineyard. And obviously she didn't like that because they were laying in bed together while he was texting this other woman. And so she said that it was one of the reasons why she didn't want to be with him anymore. If he was texting her like sexually, then yeah, she has like valid points. But that's the only thing that she says. She didn't bring up like him having like photos of another woman on his like iPad or him talking to a whole bunch of girls or like in a sexual way. It just sounds like he was just trying to meet up with an old friend. So Diana, you got a lot of explaining to do.
Stop spreading those rumors around. Stop spreading the lies.
But also Jade could have been lying to Diana, but if she lied to Diana, then she would have also lied to Mina, which she didn't do. So
j'étais choquée de le fait que Marc puisse parler avec d'autres filles pendant qu'il était en relation avec son ex-copine Jade. Parce que je me suis remis en question, je me suis dit, s'il a fait ça avec Jade, ça veut dire peut-être il doit le faire aussi avec moi, je suis pas extra.
Well, for something like that, I would just say set boundaries because he's probably, I just feel like he's just meeting up with an old friend. And if you're really uncomfortable with it, then just go with him and then see how it goes. Or you can even ask her questions once you guys meet up or something. I don't really care about this. It got boring. I'm sorry.
Boring.
But then things did get interesting because Jay said that she gotta watch out for his mom because she's too involved. And then Mina brings up how everybody kept saying that she had to sign the prenup. And Jay's face is like, oh, really?
Okay, same face. I said, okay. And the market don't help me.
He didn't have your back during that?
No, and I cry. I have bad week.
Mina is in for a long road with that family. If they don't like somebody, they just don't like them.
Yeah, we can tell.
Fuck all of them.
But the conversation ends there. Jay tells her that she should spend more of his money. But then they leave and she's like, oh my gosh, girl, you should come to my wedding.
No! God, please, no! No!
And overall, it was a good meetup.
Et puis, sur une autre vie, on pourrait être des amis. Et puis, je comprends pourquoi Marc, il a été en couple avec elle un peu. C'est un peu son style.
She gets back home and he's like, how was it?
I say, oh my God, I hope she's not ugly. No, she's pretty.
So you were happy she was pretty. Huh?
Yeah, of course, because everybody say I'm the substitute to Jade.
So he's like, do you trust me now? And she's like, yeah, she didn't say anything bad.
Thank God.
I'm a little disappointed in Mina because I feel like she completely overreacted to this situation.
I don't care.
So he's like, what else did she say? And she's like, well, she said that your family do not give you enough space. And I was like, oh my gosh, the same thing is happening to me. So he said that he'll try to be better because, you know, family is important or whatever. And she's like, yeah, I guess, but you should set limits. So they agree on that and everything seems to end well.
Of course, there's a part of me that is concerned that we're having problems already, but that's why we're not across the finish line yet. But, you know, we have less than 90 days to figure it out.
Hurry up.
So that's the end with them. Mark needs some new friends because Diana is not it. I mean, I guess she wasn't like completely wrong, but she was like, she over-exaggerated a lot of the things. And also Mark did lie by saying that they didn't live together. So I'm like, okay, Mark. Anyways, Mahdi and Stevi.
I used to be Maddie's English teacher.
What was that?
Did you hear my belly growl?
That was so loud.
Sorry.
Damn, somebody feed that girl. So we found out that they make videos together to help people learn English, which, you know, is very nice. And that Mahdi tells us that today's the day that he's going to repropose to Stevie. So yay, that's great.
I try not to kill myself.
Y'all, I'm sorry. Mahdi's just so fine to me. I don't know what it is. Maybe because he's just like so quiet. And also, doesn't he look submissive? I love submissive men. I just, delicious.
Ever raise your voice at me, you better lower your tone when you speak to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyways, he tells her to go pack and wear something casual. And she's like, what? And he's like, shh, baby girl, you should just trust me and listen to whatever I say.
Oh, you ain't got to tell me twice. You ain't got to tell me twice.
And she's like,
huh?
It's so hard when I don't know how to prepare myself because I am a planner. While I am terrified, I don't want to completely derail it by saying I don't want to do it. I'm trying my best to trust Maddie and just see where we end up.
Honestly, if I was ever told that, I would like immediately think that I was getting proposed to. Even if I wasn't getting proposed to, that's still like the first thing that would like come through my mind. But they're driving and he's joking around saying that it's going to take them 3 days to get to where they're going to, which is California for some reason. And she's like, stop, I would leave you there if we were actually going. So then they start laughing and she's like, what would you do if I actually did that? And he said, I would go back to Iran. And then she gets so serious. And I'm like, girl, it was just a joke.
Don't take it seriously. You said something like about leaving.
Yeah, it was a
so
joke.
that was
But
a
you just said, come back and get me. Don't leave me. Yeah, I guess it was a comeback, but it's a comeback that you've been joking about when you're not joking.
What the hell is wrong with you?
She said that she's pissed off and she asked if he really meant it. And I'm like, girl, he clearly said that it was a joke.
Ha ha, laugh, funny. That's funny? To me, it's funny. Yeah, do you have a sense of humor?
Yeah, I just don't want to get in a relationship that's supposed to be forever and then you leave me.
We're getting closer, babe.
Thank God.
So you should
Can't wait
leave.
to get out.
Oh my gosh, y'all, she is so annoying. But then they pull up to this place and she's like, oh my gosh. Wow. Okay.
Going into Ocean Springs, and I've always wanted to come here, so I'm really excited, and I feel kind of bad for being a bitch.
Yes, you should feel bad. So they get in the house and they change, and he tells us that she's been sending him videos of men kneeling down, and he's like,
what's that? No.
Not the no.
Like, I don't understand why you should, like, I don't understand this. It's really cringe to me.
What? Is it just an American thing? I thought everybody did that. Anyways, they walk up to the beach and he's professing his love to her. And then he tells her to look this way and he sets up a whole marry me sign.
Will you marry me?
I can't help myself.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I love it.
Congratulations! Oh my God.
Let's move on. Not gonna lie, I'm a huge hater of their relationship. Not only because I want her mans, but also because I just feel like she is so unsupportive. Like during his vows thing, not even vows, when he was like professing his love, he had to like tell her like, I am 100% here for you and I'm not gonna go back. Like, come on. And she was like eating it up like, oh my gosh, yes, he's gonna stay with me forever. I'm just like, girl. Anyways, that's the end of this video, but wait, and I give a super thanks to 4 super thanks. The first one is Shelly Ann Keller. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. Next is Sissy. Thank you. You're also my scrapbook again. Sammy Lou, Miss UK. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. And last but not least, Hard to Know. Thank you. You're also my scrapbook again. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.